point does something become an addiction?
There's physiological addiction and then there's psychological addiction.
Okay.
Right? I mean, psychological addiction is more like we need it to cope. We need something to cope and we are uncomfortable psychologically without it. And then
Like-
physical addiction is where our receptors change in our brain where we need more of a substance. Our tolerance starts increasing because our body has, we call it down regulation. We need more of that substance to have the same effect.
But is the substance being used because of the emotional? What did you call the first one? The psychological?
There's a psychological addiction. I mean, they usually feed off of each other because we're usually using a substance because we need something to cope. A great example here is people that have anxiety or depression are prone to addiction because, first of all, there's a psychological addiction that takes place where, say, I need alcohol to cope with my anxiety because it reduces my anxiety and I'm not physically dependent upon it yet. But then after I start using it enough to cope with my anxiety, my brain actually starts changing where the receptors in my brain that are responding to the alcohol, there are fewer of them because I'm used to having so much alcohol. And now when I don't have the alcohol, I have even more anxiety because those receptors are even more sensitized. So then I need the alcohol to be calm, just to be calm or just to feel normal. That's when the physical addiction is set.